Hello everyone and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. Well, uh, let's not waste any time. Let's go back to the investigation. So here we go. Alright, so we're back at Crime Village. Let's see what's going to happen now. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come in and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Alright, so let's talk to Pearl first here. Let's ask her about today's trial. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh, and Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Amaya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the roughly clothes. Roughly? Oh, she means of her friend Siska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had hardly decided that Mystic Maya did it. I am going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Alright, the prosecutors, or prosecutions, whatever. I forgot what I read there. Why was that a woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible. But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? Well, we'll get to that later. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Well, from Phoenix's point of view, by the way. But we'll see more character development with friends Siska much later. Well, he might have become a good guy eventually. He? Who are you talking about? Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. A.G. Worth? Oh, always that mean look. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. If you want a spoiler warning, basically, where Edgeworth's gone, basically, he's off doing his thing. Well, we don't see it until we get to spin-off territory. But that's let's play for later. Much later. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, prosecutors. Okay, that's what it was. Alright, the murderer. By the way, yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who is the about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything. Huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls? And what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Yeah, let's hear her alibi. Okay, recall that the key was supposed to be a one-of-a-kind key. Something's bothering about that key. Alright, let's listen to Pearl's alibi. I just realized that I never asked you what were you doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? What was I doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Oh. Now we have two of them. I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Alright, here we go. Let's get that. Let's present the, Wait, before I do anything, let's, show her the key. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Now, where would you find this key? Sorry. Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearl. Where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? Well, let me lower the volume because it's so loud here. Well, on my end. Alright, there we go. The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes. If she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Alright, so there's nothing I can do right now. Because I don't think we have the proper evidence to show Pearl. Well, for now, that is. Oops, excuse me. Silent burp. Alright, so we're gonna go straight to the winding way. But before we do any of that, it's really empty. There's supposed to be training held today, but I guess it's already over. Nope, nothing to do but go to the winding way. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, looks like they noticed me and are now running at the top speed towards me. Oh, hey! Like, you're the dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So, it's like my turn. It's nice to see you too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's like the real deal here. Oh, so many likes. This is why she's acting like a total valley girl. Keyword here. Acting. Oh, really? For example, For example, like, that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Alright, let's talk to her real quick. The sacred urn. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. It's... What are you talking about? Like, you know, whatever. Ami Faye's spirit. Ami Faye? Who's that? Like, jeez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows that a lady that founded the Quran channeling technique was a mystic Ami. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic. Huh. If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Alright, let's ask what happened. Eni, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Graves, remember? As if there's another one. Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh yeah? You only introduced Dr. Gray to Crying Village. No relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintance, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister who died in that accident was a nurse at his clinic. Alright, let's ask her about the traffic accident. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I have. Oh, wait a minute. Double locks. A psych lock. Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Alright, so there's basically nothing we can do now. Alright, so we're done here. Let's examine the area a bit. Let's examine the urn first. So, there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am... Huh? Weird. Spoiler warning, this is supposed to read Ami, but something happens to the urn, and when someone tried to repair it, well, yeah, you get this. Don't take it as the wrong idea of something. So the sacred urn is now part of the evidence. And of course, let's take a look at the incinerator here, because you see that something purple there. Ah, that's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. Oh, this is from Amaya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Alright, we got another piece of evidence. A cloth scrap. That has a bit of blood in there. Alright, so we're done here. So we're gonna go back to the channeling chamber. But we have to get to the meditation room first, and then, of course, to the channeling chamber, and there we go. Yeah, you basically gotta go to many places just to get to where you need to go. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? She looks like she's talking to a picture. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Who's there? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at... Oh, today was that event, was it not, good sir? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes. Thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement as I had to watch over the trainees training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. Oh, because the master can't be here with us, you understand. And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. Let's talk to Morgan. What happened? Have you remembered something about the murder? No, I told you everything. I know already. Where are you in this room the whole time when Lada and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the entire time. I performed the spirit serving technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Why do I feel like I was just made fun of in the worst way possible? Alright. Training. So, do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off, the day after the murder, of course. However, and I assume both Maya and Pearl... Oh, sorry, this is Phoenix talking. And I assume both Maya and Pearls went do this training. Mr. Wright. Yes? Wow, she really got scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Isn't that going a bit too far? Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. Alright, the Master. So, the Master is, Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where is she now? We are not sure. Not sure? About 16 or 17 years ago, Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. I don't believe she will return to this village in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. And that is 4 years from now for her. And when that happens, a new master will be appointed to Prime Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid, I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Alright, so we're done with this conversation with her, so let's go back to the detention center. Nothing more we can do here. Okay, let's see. Detention center. And we're gonna talk to Maya. But first things first, a drink of water. Is in order. Alright. Hey Nick, I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. My eyes are tearing up, Nick. Don't make me cry. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow. I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Alright, let's talk with Maya about today's trial. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, I managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy. But there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. That's exactly what Lotta said too. Alright, not guilty. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am? You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... Yeah, and let's talk about Pearl's alibi. I want to ask you something about Pearl's. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Wait, Nick, you don't think she did it, do you? No. Nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never. She's a great kid, and really cute, and really great, and cute. Alright, that's too much, Maya, that's too much. I didn't really think she was the murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah. The two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. What about this ball you speak of? So, about this ball, it's nothing really special. It's just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearlie really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? Yeah, Phoenix is really getting something here. When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah, Pearlie's always hiding in there. You know, the side room. There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Alright. Let's take a look at that clothing box. So, let's take another train ride all the way to Crime Village. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's Lada. Ah! She just ran away. Hey, wait, please! Lada! She ran off into the manor. Well, let's go to that manor. Meditation room. Let's hope we caught up with her. There she is. Lada! Ah. Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me. You hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay eyes on me, and they'll turn to dust. Huh. Well, off to the winding room, and off to the side room. All right, so notice that box. Let's look at that box, and that ball that's right next to it. I'm pretty sure I saw Lada run in this direction, but it doesn't look like she's here. Alright, let's examine here the ball first. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Alright. Let's examine the clothing box here. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? Oh, Lada, seriously! What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person. Just another human piece of human trash. I needed a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into. Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off to the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this... Alright, we have another piece of new evidence, the clothing box. Let's take a look at them, shall we? So let's access the court record. And look at the clothing box. There is a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. And of course we have Pearl's ball, Pearl's favorite toy. She was playing with this at the time of the murder, it seems. Alright. But there's something I also want to examine here. The beds. Okay, there's nothing there. No clues here. Alright, what about this one? Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. Alright, we're done here. So let's go to the meditation room. Let's see. Oh, I'm Mr. Nick. That person ran by here just now. What person? You know, that the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lada. She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes." But I'm not that scary, am I? I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. We're going on a trip to find myself. So don't you bother finding me. Oh, well, thanks. You're welcome. All right, so it's time to remove that psyche lock from Pearl, and we have to hear this alibi of hers. So let's go. Pearl's alibi. Here we go. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? Eh? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were right here, right? We're gonna point to the winding way. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the winding way? Wow, you got it. So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. All right, what next? I think that was supposed to be an inner monologue. Because, like, remember, if it's in blue, I mean, if the text is in blue, that's an inner monologue. But if the text is white, that means he's saying that out loud. So, all right, okay. I think I know what you were doing. Do you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer. Sorry. Well, I am a lawyer. You know. Now, what was what was it Pearls was doing in the winding way? Well, simple. She was playing with her ball. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? All right, we cracked one lock. So Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. What do you mean something? Nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Yeah, that's what happened. When she was playing with her ball, she accidentally hit the urn, causing it to break, and she was putting the whole thing back together by herself, and thus that's why instead of reading for it saying Ami, it said I am. There you go. This urn, it's a village treasure, right? And the spirit of the founder of the crying technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the sacred urn, didn't you? The ball smacked it into it. The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? Hmm. She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's it's really old. It's a really old urn, isn't it? Spoiler warning, this isn't the first time the urn actually broke. More on that much, much later. Eh? Eh, It's so cold, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. How can you tell that urn has been broken? Alright, let's go to profiles here, and here we go. Who's started the crying channeling technique? Eh? It was Mystic Ami. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Gasp! I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn and made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. And there we go. Unlock successful. And my health has returned. Well, back to full. Alright, so let's hear about her alibi. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the winding way with my ball. And that's when you that's when you broke the urn. Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let a Mystic Ami spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village, but the broken pieces were pretty big, so you thought you could put them back together and no one would notice. Yes. Alright, let's ask her about the secret urn. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn. The hallway? You mean the winding way? Yes. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So, how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I am not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Lara and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet a Mystic Ami's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm, no done. No harm done, and a happy resolution. Phew. Alright, the urn has been updated. Alright, so we're done here. Whew, finally. Alright, so let's go back to Crying Village. Drink a bit of water here again. Phew. I think I found everything I can, but I can't see how they all add up. Hmm. He and is any mining being here just a coincidence? Hey, Mister. How is that the spirit Dr. Gray who I wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Amy's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you. I wish I knew a little more about Annie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over a trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? Lotta. Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But, you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see, well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with the lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Alright, let's talk to Lotta and let's ask her about today's trial. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me. We all go through our bad moments. Well, I guess you did help Maya out too, after all. For real? Yeah, for real. Thank goodness. I'm still... What? No. Nothing. Nothing at all. Just talking to myself, you know, gibberish. Now then, Lotta Hart at your service. I'll share with you all the dirt I've dug up. Thanks. Hey, don't be all surprised. Tell you what, I'll even give you all this info for free. Lotta not taking money? Now I know this one's an alien clone. The murderer. If Maya is not the real murderer, then who do you think is, Lotta? Well, heck, ain't it obvious? It's that occult freak. You mean any mining? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? That granny, you, me, we were all together that whole time. So, Lotta suspects Annie, which means she might have already found some info about our mysterious Annie. Alright. Whew, that's a lot of info. Could have sworn that there was another one. Alright, let's show her picture. Annie Miney. Huh? That's Annie Miney, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you know anything about this girl. You know, actually, I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I heard as much. I also heard that Annie was the one that to introduce Dr. Gray to Corrine Village. You don't say. That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Well, of course. We need all the info we can get. Speaking of Annie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? It'll cost you, and it'll cost you a lot. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe. What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was gonna be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds. Ew, I mean... Look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. I better go to this hottie clinic. Alright, so it's off to the clinic we go. Oh, excuse me for yawning. So, this is where Annie was hospitalized. Oop. Yes, are you here to visit a patient? Yes, are you a doctor here? Yes, I'm Dr. Hottie. I didn't think I'd be speaking with the doctor himself. Yes, so, what can I help you with? I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Miney. Miss Miney? Miss Eenie Miney? Yes. Oh, her. It's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago. Here you are, sir. You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you. Oh, Sweetums, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me. Don't you dare start with that. Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. Spoiler warning: this guy's gonna be back later. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come on now, be a good boy and give me the other director's white lab coat. Okay, I got it. Yes. Yes? Don't, yes me? Who in the world are you? I'm Director Hottie. The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. Alright, so we don't have a choice but to talk to him. Well, first things first, I think I know what I should do. Because if I try to talk, I don't think I'm not going to get anything unless I show him this. What's this? I'm a lawyer. Right now, I'm investigating a murder. Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes. And I apologize for my phone. The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you. Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret. What's that? Yes, actually, I'm not the real director. Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that. What do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him? Well, hold on. I'll give you something real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this place's walking Dictionpedia? I think that's how it's said. You mean encyclopedia. I mean walking encyclopedia. Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky, smooth, haughty patients. There's nothing oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this guy is a total weirdo. There's nothing I don't know about him, but I get embarrassed talking about it. Yeah, how about you keep that kind of information to yourself? Anyway, you wanted to know about Miss Eenie Miney, right? Miss Eenie Miney? That girl. Ah, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check my text messages. So, cut. Okay, sorry about that. Alright, so let's talk with Dr. Hottie? Anyways, let's ask her about the Hottie Clinic first. So, what exactly do you treat at this clinic? Yes. We treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yes. Doctory clinical stuff? Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Oh. Yes. Well, what is that look for? Yes. There's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here. You do surgeries here, right? Yes, we do some plastic surgery here. It seems. It seems? Yes. It seems that way. Alright. Oh, and for the record, when I go back to Phoenix Wright 1 with Rise from the Ashes, I will use the PC version because I think it's more easier so I don't have to worry about the microphone issues because there will be there will be a task where you have to dust off fingerprints. Basically, to get all that powder out, you actually have to blow on the microphone on the DS. So yeah, I will use the PC version, just to get it out of the way. Alright, Eenie Miney. Please tell me what you know about Eenie Miney. Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases. What was she ill with? Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that. A huge injury? Her whole body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. That sounds pretty severe, all right. Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes? Cars, Yes. Car? You mean it was a traffic accident? Yep. That's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it up. I did. It was terrible. Yes. Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Alright, let's ask about the operation. Just now, you mentioned something about a big operation. Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation? Yes, Miss Enie's. That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was bad. Very bad. Was it really that bad? It was a good thing that Miss Eenie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together. Picture? That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes. Oh, so see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes? Well, more like swiped. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. What? 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 A pretty girl like her? I bet she has lots of pictures of herself. Sure. It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious. Oh, what happened to the actual license itself? Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with her car. Yes. And thus we get, Eenie Meinie's license. Oh, well, actually, the sister's picture. Alright, let's ask about the accident. So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct? Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time. What kind of accident was it? Do you remember? Yes. Hold on, I'll get it for you. That article, I mean. Huh? You have it? Well. Don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy. Ah, here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Eenie was in the passenger seat. The passenger seat, huh? And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Eenie fought with the door open. With the door, finally got it open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read it all. You can read all the details in the article. Yes. Alright, so we got the newspaper clipping. Number 2, I think this was updated. At least I think. A new clue. I should probably look this over. You know what? Why not? Let's read the article. There's 3 pages worth, so here we go. May 24th. Late last night, a women's car crashed into a highway sensor divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eenie Meinie holds interview about crash. I was like really tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and like I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was like still half asleep, but I opened the door and like got out. I don't like remember anything else. Doctor lurking in the shadows? If Miss Eenie Meinie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister Mimi Meinie. Mimi Meinie was the nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, where 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Alright. It's been half a year since Miss Eenie had her surgery and got better. She was discharged sometime in December last year. It's already been half a year, huh? Yes. So, how was I? I was a real help. Wasn't I? Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes. Well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eenie I said hi, okay? Yes. Yeah, that guy's a real weirdo. Alright, so It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Oh, well, okay. It's definitely time to leave. All right, so we're done with the clinic here, and it's back to the hospital we go. I mean, to Crying Village we go. Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah. So earlier, that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell them. Things are sure getting interesting. Yeah, tell me about that. Ah, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It's always starting out small, you know? Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now, you see what it's turned into. A murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it. Heh, really? Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with the gossip while I'm busy saving people. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Had to burp. You said something about stealing the master's seat? Yep. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Faye, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny. Morgan was supposed to become the master? Alright, let's talk about Eenie Miney before we get to the Morgan Faye business. Do you know where Eenie is, Lotta? Yeah, I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around the garden in the middle. Okay, thanks. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. Alright. And now the master. So I hear the master has always been the oldest daughter. The oldest daughter? It turns out the old bat is Misty Faye's older sister. Oh? They say the older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power. Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister Misty. I see. This made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sort of things too, like she's the oldest and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master? Disgraceful. Wow. I had no idea. So, what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Yeah, this is gonna get, this whole stuff with the Faye family is gonna get more serious as we progress through the trilogy. Trust me, there's a lot more bad news than what we've heard. Sorry, not bad news. There's a lot more info to come. So, alright, so we're done talking with Lotta. So let's head towards the Winding Way so we can talk to Eenie Miney. Let's see. Winding Way. Alright, here we go. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? Here we go. The traffic accident. Here we go. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, oh yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Any just ask whose accident? Which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Well, yeah. Oops. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Let's go back and present. Oops! My bad, my bad. Yeah, if you accidentally go back, you do have to start the whole thing over again. So you gotta be careful when going back. So we have to repeat this process again. Yeah, let me skip all this. Alright, we're gonna go right here. Present. Let's skip all this. Okay. There we go. Yeah, be careful not to hit the B button. So let's present the newspaper clipping. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Miney holds interview about crash. You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Eenie Miney, is, like, pretty common. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Miney, is in here too. Like, totally, wow. What a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? Let's go for the license photo. Oops. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director? Oh. We got a lock open. Now, are you ready to, now, are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so, like, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Yeah. Do you suppose that woman who died in that accident could be... Let's go to profiles and... Meeny Miny. I believe it was your sister, Mimi Miny. Mimi? You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. And we've broken the locks. Finally, we can say unlock successful. Alright, so start talking. What do you know about that traffic accident? Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed from my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, Dr. Gray. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Annie a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think I get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Alright. Let's go back to outside of the village and talk to Pearl. Let's see, where is she? Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! I'll leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while this young man... Mother, please! Let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the manor. But... don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look, it's a real detective. Don't upset me further. Sorry. And off they go. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Alright, let's talk to Pearl here. Mother, this has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. Oh, you're not wrong, Pearl. And we're about to know why. But that's for next part. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, right? Anything. I'm terrible at this. Alright, and Maya? Mr. Nick, what about Miss Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Shivers. Shivers, shivers, shivers. Alright, so let's go back to the detention center. And it's now time to speak with Mia. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Mia. So how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psych blocks of her own. Mia, I'm going to get the last piece of information I need. Sure, I welcome you to try. Alright, here we go. Psych block time. Come on, Phoenix. We don't have time to be looking at things like this. We need to find out everything we can for the trial tomorrow. What? Well, I had to. Oh, right. I need to, I gotta talk to her first. The murder. Mia? Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer. I mean... Triple lock. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Alright, but before we do that, let's go for tomorrow's trial. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean, like how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, when did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in the front of the room after that channeling started. Which means that the murderer must have gone into the room before the channeling. That's what I think, in any case. But Amaya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. Alright, the Karine channeling technique. I thought I'd never see this day. Are you actually asking me about a spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Ami Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its services to the gods, whatever that may be. When Mystic Ami was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhists of Buddhism, Amitabha? Yeah, this is really weird. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Karine sacred urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright, here we go. Let's present the Magatama and let's get this underway. Psych-Lock Challenge time. The Murderer. Here we go. Phoenix, you think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then, tell me who you think I'm protecting. Morgan Fay, who else? Morgan Fay, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Well done. But while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast a suspicion onto to my aunt, or to my aunt. Aunt is, how you pronounce it is alright. The cloth scrap. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes, but when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood. And do you know whose blood is that at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Let's present the key. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key, and yet somehow it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center of the garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was a part of Maya's costume. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed it into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There is only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. Exactly. Alright, 2 locks down, 1 more to go. Here we go. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those 2 pieces of evidence, you can cast a suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present a solid proof of this for me, but I want to know if my aunt is the culprit. Then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Not all things can handle solo. Eeny miny. She's the she's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and Eeny Miny were in cahoots. Unlock successful. Oh boy. So now we can finally ask Mia about the murderer. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person would have to know a lot about the Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eenie Meenie is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With that? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. Mia doesn't have a clue either. Then there is only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because as the player, I think you all know why. Remember when we entered the channeling chamber, we saw Morgan Fay talking at the same time she was looking at a picture. Not everything is revealed, by the way, but it will all be revealed next part. Because Mother, she is the one who holds the key to this. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fay. Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? Oh yeah, and the clues that Lotta Hart provided us. But as I said, all of this will be revealed in the trial come next part. So now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. All right, that's it. Next time, it's the conclusion of Reunion and Turnabout. So get ready. We have all the evidence we need. So now, let's find the real culprit. So until then, everyone, take care and God bless. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and share with all your family and friends. If you're enjoying my content, consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to click that bell to receive notifications for new videos. Take care, and God bless.